we working harder for money doesn't work, because most of the time when we work harder for money, we're sacrificing too much, and or it's like a second job that is paying very little compared to our first job. And so it would be much easier to find ways to make our money work harder for us. And by the way, when we're out there seeking someone, say like myself, I think one of the most important thing about investing that I've ever been able to come up with is, if that person doesn't tell you something negative about the investment, don't do business with them. They're either saying that you don't have enough intelligence, or they don't care enough about you to tell you. I don't care what type of investment it is, even if it's a treasury bond, I don't care what type it is, there's something negative. If you know and understand the negative, you're going to be able to work with it or reject it. And so I probably think that that's the best thing that I could share with the audience when looking at investments. And just getting 1% more return on your investment. You know, like for instance, there's one mutual fund. For 64 years, you'd have averaged better than 13%. 64 years.
Amazing.
And, you know, there's a lot of people that are thinking, well, 5% in the bank is good. Well, just a 1% increase in yield, going from 5 to 6 or 9 to 10 in a 20-year time span, can give us 20 to 25% more net profit.
It's amazing.
We need to watch it, study it, get someone on our team that we feel comfortable with, that is willing to work with us and let us know how these dollars will help us. When a person reaches the age of 65, more than 90% of we in the U.S., and we have an economy that plans on retiring. You know, there's some countries that they don't plan on retiring, so they don't have to put ahead to save for it like we do. But more than 90% of the people that reach retirement have not been able to save enough for that 30, 40 years of retirement, and it's because they spent yesterday today, literally.
This, to me, in my years of pastoring, I suppose there are several things keep coming to the pastor in the way of counseling. Marital problems, relational problems. But the discouragement that comes with financial pressure is probably one of the greatest.
It is.
Homes break up.
Yes, yes.
Families are shattered. Churches are in need.
Right.
All because we are not handling the finances that God gave us in a correct way.
Right.
The stewardship that we need.
If we can't believe the Lord's word where He says, I will even prove it to you, then how can we believe any of the word? You know, it's just amazing that people don't think about what it's really costing them. And there's so many more ways. You know, one little thing that I always like to try to remind people that how they say in business, it's the little things that can take you under. Well, for instance, there's a lot of people that are paying $8 a month just to have a checking account. A personal checking account, $8 a month. Well, now wait a minute. I had to earn $11 pre-tax to have $8. $8 a month, that's $96 a year. That doesn't sound like much. But yet, if I were to put $1,000 into a checking account to where I didn't have to pay that, I'd be making 9.6 on my money because I'm saving that $96. So what if the $1,000 isn't earning? I'm not paying that $9 or that $8 a month. Now, if I was able to put that into a retirement plan, for instance, so that it was pre-tax $11 in a 20-year time period, earning 12%. That's over $128,000. Just because I made one little move to save $8 a month, being able to do it pre-tax.
That is staggering.
We need to have that information. It's shocking to me that the schools, they teach us how to make money, but they don't teach us how to use it.